Hey, watching sessions. So I wanted to have a conversation about young men and focus. I don't think that us as a people, as young black men, are as focused as we should be. And I'm not talking about everybody because obviously, I don't know everybody. But a lot of the people that I see, you know, um, their focus is on the wrong things. Instead of focusing on, okay, let me focus on my education, let me focus on a business, or let me try to do something to better myself. You know, their mo their main focus sometimes is on a female or on, I don't know, some shoes, or it just doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't add up to me because, you know, like my mother always tells me, work hard when you're young and enjoy your life old, you know. And I understand that our generation, that doesn't make sense because we want everything right now. We want just the job, the money, the clout, the fame, whatever. We want it right now. But I urge people to think about this. How many young CEOs do you actually see? Pretty sure there are quite a few, but I'm pretty sure there's a lot more older. Statistically speaking, it'll make more sense for someone older to have that responsibility versus someone younger, because a younger person, I don't think they have that maturity. And maturity not being, oh, I can handle my business, I know what to do, I know what not to say, and this, that, and the third. No, maturity in, you have a family, you know, a lot of older people, their kids are grown, you know, their wives don't want to see them no more, so they want them out the house anyway, and vice versa, obviously. Um, but on a serious note, I want to be successful. That's why I'm working towards being successful. I work hard to educate myself. I work hard to build the house I have around me, build the not the house, but the assets I've come to, that I've acquired, you know, and I work to keep it, and I work to get more. I work to build. Now, nothing's wrong with having fun and meeting girls and girls meeting guys and doing stuff like that, but you got to be focused. You got to find something to make all that stuff worthwhile. Like, can you imagine, if you focused on, I don't know, my buddy's focusing on a book right now. He's saying, and shout outs to you, Tay. Um, he's focusing on a book, and he's focusing on maybe doing some movies, or writing movies rather, and doing some directing and stuff like that. Now, obviously, this is in the planning phase, but it starts there. Now, I bet him that if he stops, we're gonna have words. I'm a big dude, so he don't want no words. um, but you know, if we were to take our focus off of the opposite sex or off of vanity, in Jamaica, where I'm from, we talk about vanity a lot, and the things people do for vanity, and people do a lot of things for things that don't matter. People will kill, people will steal, people will hurt people for a phone, for a device, that, I mean, it's worthless. you know in 3-4 years, no one's gonna want that device. It's just hot now because everyone wants it now. But if you focused on yourself and building yourself, in 3-4 years, you know when that device is obsolete, you're gonna be the hot thing. You're gonna be the person that's, oh man, he's successful, oh man, he's a catch. You focus on building your career, building your dreams. That girl that you're chasing now, she gonna be like, I want him. I want to be with him. I want to have his kids or whatever. You know, are the shoes that you're trying your best to get that you really can't afford. You focus on your career. That phone, you cop it. I said phone, I meant shoes. You know. But I urge you guys, you know, and this is for myself as well, because I've had conversations like this with older people, and they all tell me, Peter, you gotta focus on this, you gotta focus on that. You can't focus on, stop focusing on the women, stop focusing on, you know, cars, and slowly build yourself, because all that stuff, the hype, it dies. You know, you want to make sure that you build a net, like you build like there's a word I'm looking for. Well, anyway, you know, you build yourself. You know, you build the background. You know, you build a network of people that are successful, people that want to be successful. You know, like, and make sure that you all do what you're supposed to do to get to that point of success. Yeah, that's a good enough video for right now for this topic. I'll be back some other time. Anyway, subscribe, like. I'm just starting out, so I don't expect too much reception, but you know, it'll get better over time, and I'll get better at making videos over time as well. Alright, have a good one.